Carson, as we have quite the matchup. How apropos for right here at the Orpheum in Tampa, Florida, to have these two competitors matching up skill-wise, size-wise. They're pretty darn even.
Well, when it comes to that, yeah, you're right, but there's one thing that Sean Waltman has over Hollowicked, and that's experience, Gavin.
Tons of it. Tons of it. All over the world, up and down, national. I mean, anyone who knows anything about the wrestling world knows who Sean Waltman is. They know his accolades, his championships, his revolutionary style in the light heavyweight divisions all over the world.
And he's been an infrequent guest of ours since King of Trios 2011. And there you see, using the assist from Bryce, unintentional of course. Bryce can't disqualify himself, I don't think. And Sean Waltman gets the better of Hollowicked right there.
But if there's anyone here on the Chikara roster that can match up with a Sean Waltman, it would be Hollowicked. He's been around since day one, a Gen 1 original. He's won almost every title you can win here in Chikara. He's a great, great representative to have in the ring here against this international superstar, the one and only Sean Waltman.
Coming off a big singles victory over Chuck Taylor and Reading back in January. You can check that out from our good friends at Smart Mark.
And I suggest you do check it out. It is quite the contest.
And you see there, Waltman shot into the ropes, holds on, Hollowicked in.
Hollowicked, though, managing to avoid the strikes. You know, Hollowicked, like we've mentioned this before, a 2 count only. We've mentioned this before, matches with Sean Waltman. You know, Hollowicked grew up watching this stuff. He's scouted Sean Waltman his whole life to learn his moves and his style, his in-ring style.
That's definitely one way to look at it, Gavin, but another way to look at it is you're in there with someone who, for a good part of your life, was larger than life. You know, whether it be pay-per-views, whether it be Monday nights, whether it be Thursday nights, he was on TV for the better part of 20 years. And to be in the ring with him might give someone even the caliber of Hollowicked some butterflies.
Well, it's got to be surreal to be in a ring with someone you idolized, with someone you grew up modeling your style after. It's got to be surreal, but it's got to be surreal for Sean Waltman to be wrestling a guy who has a stem.
I think Sean Waltman's seen a lot of strange things in his days, but he just comes crashing to the floor here at the Orpheum in Tampa, Florida.
The Cannonball Kid going over the top rope, all the way out onto the floor.
Holy hell!
Both men here getting to their feet at the same time. There's no real advantage at this point. Waltman now trying to get a little bit of an advantage on the outside. Both men need to be wary of the 20 count being put on them by referee Bryce Remsburg, as Waltman now, he was following up, throwing Hollowicked into the post on the outside.
I have a beautiful black pole right here that completely blocked me from seeing what that was, but it looked absolutely horrifying.
We need to talk about Wink about getting better accommodations for us.
I thought there were no obstructed views here at Orpheum. Well, then again, we're up in the commentation station. We're not down in the danger zone where the fans are. And by danger zone, I mean front row.
No, if somebody comes up here, I'm leaving. I'm walking back home.
It's quite a bell we have tonight. It looks like a crumb cake from where I'm sitting. Bryce is all the way up to 11. Is Sean Waltman going to make it back in?
Right, he hit that post in a very precarious way.
It looked nasty from what I saw, from what I caught of it. Hollowicked makes the cover. Sean Waltman still got some life in there. He can't take Hollowicked lightly. This is not a day in the Florida sun. This is not fun at the beach.
No, 2013, Waltman is not the kind of person, hang on cover, only two. Waltman's not the kind of person to take any competitor lightly. He knows that just in 3 short seconds, this match could be over. And as you mentioned in your ring introduction, one of the most tenacious, one of the most, respected competitors, an underdog in the truest sense of the word, fighting back from adversity his entire life.
Oh yeah, all his life, all his career.
And now you see Hollowicked again after that.
He got 2 out of it. You're right, Sean Waltman would be foolish to take Hollowicked lightly. I mean, he's been in Chikara enough times to know Hollowicked and know the kind of competitor he is. And 2013 season 12, I mean, it's just getting hotter and hotter here.
That's right, as we barrel toward our next event in Secaucus, New Jersey for WrestleCon.
The Meadowlands Expo Center for WrestleMania weekend. We got a humongous weekend ahead of us, but we can't look too far ahead of us as Sean Waltman right now breaks free, but Hallowicked, down hard graveyard smash, hooks him up.
He had the legs over the shoulders. He had him locked up. Perfect positioning, but Waltman showing the perseverance to kick out. And again, here you see Gavin, the mark of a true professional. Waltman trying to get some distance between himself and Hallowicked, putting himself underneath the bottom rope. So even if Hallowicked does go for the pin, he's got to pull him away, and that's going to buy Waltman precious seconds to mount any sort of comeback, any sort of offense to get back into this match.
That's just one of those little veteran moves. That ring placement, being near the ropes when you need to be, that's one of those things that you just learn over time. 20 plus years in the wrestling ring. As Hallowicked makes the cover, but not enough behind that. You see the frustration on Sean Waltman.
And Hallowicked just barking in his ear. I don't speak Hallowicked. One of these days I'm going to learn it.
Not too many people do. I know my friend Hydra, I think, spoke a few words of it. Up here we go. We go to Sleepy Hollow. Wow. Right to the bread basket. There's the signature. Spin kick, but Sean Waltman though didn't. Oh no, it took him too long to cover his man, and Hallowicked got that arm under the bottom rope.
That's great positioning there by Hallowicked. Great eye by Bryce. Not letting the pin even happen. We're watching some of the most premier athletes here in all of professional wrestling. The last time we saw Sean Waltman in a Chikara ring, it was him and Marty Jannetty teaming up to take on then Campeonatos de Parejas, the Young Bucks. That's the sort of action you can only see in Chikara, just like this match right here.
Former World Tag Team Champions here in Chikara, and right now Sean Waltman with a world-class competitor, the Nightmare Warrior, Hallowicked of the Spectral Envoy, 1/3 of our King of Trios, as Sean Waltman makes the cover. And Hallowicked kicking out at the back door. Waltman not hooking a leg there, possibly could have been a big mistake.
He's got Hallowicked in the corner.
Thrown in the corner.
You know, I think that's the very first time that Waltman's actually got a chance to connect with that here in Chikara.
Well, he did. I mean, he nailed him with it, that's for sure.
X Factor, you've seen hundreds of people do that in wrestling. No one better than Waltman.
He planted him face first, makes up another lackadaisical cover. Waltman letting Hallowicked get his bottom foot on that rope.
Well, I don't want to say lackadaisical, Gavin. I don't want to correct you. But how many people, hundreds of people, Waltman is beaten with that move? I'm sure he thought the match was in the bag at that point. And
you got a point. I mean, you got a point there, LFC, but you can't take a competitor like Hallowicked lightly. As you can see, Sean Waltman right now going all the way up to the top. I mean, he's trying to finish his man. Hallowicked able to knock him down off that top turnbuckle, and now both men in a precarious position.
Hallowicked signaling here that he's going for a hurricane off the top rope, and he's on the very tippy top. Waltman connects with an X Factor on the top rope. Can he capitalize? Can he go for the cover, Gavin?
Drilled him face first. Two. X Factor that he drilled him with off the top rope. I'm not even sure. I can't remember seeing that particular move before. But Hallowicked, just completely amazing. The crowd here in Tampa with his gutsiness, willingness to fight.
Gets the boot up, going for go to Sleepy Hollow one more time. Connects. Waltman knocked down. Big Yakuza kick to the side of the head. Stacks him up.
He got it. What a win.
Warrior, Oh.